Yo, what's up, Fanbase family? Listen, we're here for the February 6th edition of Fanbase Finance. So glad that you're hopefully enjoying the room. I'm here to bring the top news, finance, and business stories for this week of February the 2nd. So, number one, President Trump instituted tariffs. So, on February 1st, President Donald Trump signed an executive order imposing a 25% tariff on goods from Canada and Mexico, and a 10% tariff on goods imported from China. In response, Canada and Mexico announced a reciprocal 25% tariff on American goods, while China vowed to challenge the U.S. tariffs at the World Trade Organization. So these actions have raised some concerns about potential increases in consumer prices and disruptions in global trade. Number two, major companies have announced layoffs. So Meta, Salesforce, Microsoft, and BP have all announced, reductions to their workforce, really citing reasons such as cost-cutting measures and shifts towards AI. For instance, CNN is cutting 200 television-focused roles to pivot towards digital platforms, while Stripe is laying off 300 people in product engineering and operations. So these layoffs reflect broader trends in the economy and technological advancements, so they say. Stock market volatility amid these trade tensions. So the stock market experienced some volatility this week, influenced by the newly imposed tariffs and concerns over potential trade wars. The Dow Jones rose 134.13 points, or about a tenth of a point. The NASDAQ rose about 262 points. Investors are really monitoring this whole situation, as I mentioned earlier, as prolonged trade disputes could lead to higher costs for consumers and for businesses. Number four, retail store closures continue. So the retail sector is continuing to still get hit. You've got W.H. Smith, you've got The Entertainer, you've got Farm Foods, you've got Matthew Shoes, by the way, among those that are shutting down locations due to reduced foot traffic, as well as other financial difficulties that they're expressing. Despite these closures, some retailers are planning to open new stores and indicating a different type outlook for their particular industries. I know here in Memphis, our Macy's, one of our last Macy's is closing, and a former board member who bought the buildings looking to do some things. So we'll see what that comes down to. Number five, protest around Elon Musk's access to government data. This is a popular one. Democrats and protesters gathered outside the Department of Treasury to really denounce Elon Musk's access to sensitive financial data through his Department of Government Efficiency area, DOGE. Musk's team reportedly gained read-only access to government payment systems, raising concerns about risk to personal data. The demonstration reflects broader resistance to certain policies of the Trump administration. Last one, number six, the Black Swan author warns to potential market sell-off. So Nassim Nicholas Taleb, author of The Black Swan, cautioned that future market sell-offs could be 2 to 3 times more severe than recent downturns. He emphasized the fragility of the current economy and the potential for unseen events to trigger significant financial disruptions. Investors are advised to exercise caution and consider strategies to mitigate potential risks. So those are some of the top news stories from this week, February 2nd. Hopefully you're experiencing some good news where you are as well. But let's get back to the conversation here in the room, Fanbase Finance.